Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us worry about the auto tuning. Auto tuning mechanism is something very innovative and very good for you people. First step, check your PI. See whether engine is running on high load or a low load. Adjustment has been made according to the load condition that we just discussed. Okay. If the high load, you make the high load adjustment. Check E compression. E compression is within the limit, nothing to do. Otherwise, adjust. If it is good, nothing to worry. Within the limit of 0.5 bar. This also, sorry, 2 bar and 2 bar. Check the mean compression. Compare these two and make the adjustment. Difference divided by scanning at percent at absolute, and then you make the compression ratio adjustment. Now the last one is your Pmax. Check the individual Pmax. Check the mean Pmax. Between these two, you find out what is the difference. Adjust it on your Pmax offset. So that is how the adjustment has to be done. So this is one of the screen that we missed out to tell you what exactly it is. I think I got a better picture to explain. Okay, maybe I'll explain this first. Here we got the PI. Here we got the PCOM. Here we got the PMAX. So all these three information available on this process adjustment screen. Here there is individual deviation of all the three parameters, and here you got the PI mean value, ordered, and the current, and the difference is also shown here. Okay. Now I have to show you this slide. Can you see this colorful screen? Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you look at here, you must have chief axis first of all, without which you cannot do anything. No adjustment can be made in any of those screens in your chief axis. In order to make the auto tuning adjustment, you must have sufficient index, sufficient. Index should be stable, not too much of a deviation. Like somebody asked me, if it is more than this much deviation, can I do? Not possible. And sensor values should be within the limit. So now, if you look at here, the deviations are shown in blue color as well as in yellow color. Okay. When it is in yellow, there's a limit. I'll show you what it is. Then there is a limit for red. Then there is a limit for that as well. So when it is as a thumb rule, when it is deviating more than the required amount, required value, you cannot do auto tuning. So auto tuning will be rejected. So what happens is these sensor values will not give you green tick mark. Otherwise, these two will give you green tick mark. So here you got the PA values here. So that's the PA offset each cylinder. That is what you are looking at. That's the current value. That's offset value. This one, PI deviation from the average of each cylinder. P compression offset here, and P compression deviation from each cylinder, that is here, and here similarly your Pmax. On the left side, if you look at here, that's ordered value of Pmax, actual mean Pmax. Difference between this is shown here, 166 by 156. Yeah, that is the value. And that's your offset auto correct, mean offset Pmax. So that is when adjusted in the PMI system. This is the mean average Pmax. So then of course you can also see Pmax offset each cylinder is given here. So now what you have to do on the ship, okay? When you have a screen like this, you got auto tuning feature available. What is important here is we need to follow the same sequence of air adjustment that you have done just now. Okay, so you need to go here. First, you need to catch on PI. then you catch on P compression, then you catch on Pmax. Okay. So here at the bottom you can see last tuning successful. Can you see that here? Which means the tuning done by the chief engineer is accepted by the system, because here of course there are three green tick mark. Yeah, so that is what we have. And in order to get clarity of ordered mean based on the estimate engine load by the software calculator. This is the actual measured value. And of course this is offset auto control manually adjusted value by the chief engineer on the screen. So that is what it is. Okay, now what you have to do first you have to balance between all the cylinders. So how do you balance all the cylinders? Click on this button, big button. So when you click on this button, you will have a display here, tune PI values or all. Do not use the button all, use only PI. The moment you click the button PI, all these parameters will change here, and which you can also see on the screen. It will also change the values here. Anytime when you do auto tuning, these values will be automatically picked up from the newly adjusted value. Okay, so don't get surprised. I didn't do anything, but how come the values have changed? The way it is. So once you do this, very nice. Then you wait for some time. This all have to be green. Then you click on P compression. Then you click on Pmax. So all the three, if you do one after another, your engine is automatically tuned. So this is the auto tuning part. But I need to warn you here. In case some of the values are a little high or too low, there should be a reason why it is so. It could be due to a hardware issue. Okay, it can be due to a hardware issue. So in such a case, of course, you need to verify whether your piston rings are good, your injectors are good, booster is good, all those things you need to do. Then only you come and adjust it. Otherwise, there is no point in using this nice little button. Okay, so that is your first thing. Your hardware should be good. If your hardware is very nice, nothing to worry. You do a auto tuning button. Nothing like that. It is very good. It is like a piece of cake. Excellent piece of engineering invention for you. Okay, now auto tuning range between 45% to 100%. This is the region that has been approved earlier. Now we have got a little more small region. We are also doing auto tuning at lower region, only on the newest version. So presently from 45 to 100%, you can do the auto tuning. So that is the answer to another question to you. So from what load onwards we can run it. It's only from 45%. Okay. Now I told you I will show you the threshold. For Pmax and PI, if it is a straight line bar like this, it is plus minus 1 bar. Arrow mark up like 1 to 3 bar, it is okay. You can do here and here, you can do the adjustments. But here and here, you cannot do the adjustment. Okay, so here if you have a value, the system will tell you sensor values are beyond the limits. So you cannot do auto tuning. So which means you need to go and verify what happened, what was the reason. These injectors are not good, or somebody has done a manual adjustment on the screen, etc. Okay, so that is how we need to adjust your different parameters on the auto tuning. Any questions on auto tuning? Okay, I must also tell you now there is something called a continuous auto tuning. Okay. Okay, this screen. If you look at here, can you see continuous here? Once you do the tuning of the units, balancing all of them, then you can go for continuous tuning. So what do you have to do for that? You click this button. So then it will show you continuous, Pmax continuous. There will be an option here. Click on it. So the Pmax will be automatically adjusted all the time till you push this 1 second.